Welcome into episode 3 of the Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. I'm Jake,
I'm Skylar.
and today we're going to be looking at the games coming out in 2026. This isn't every game coming out in 2026, but these are, I would say, the bigger games slash maybe the games that either me or you or both of us are excited for. But before we get to that, Skylar, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Got my new table. It's nice. I like it.
Have you poked yourself with the chair yet?
I almost did. It was very close, and I was about to readjust.
All right. Enough talking.
Okay.
Now let's get to talking. First, some housekeeping. We upload gameplay videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week, your uploads on Monday, episode 1 of Hitman. We're going to be playing through Hitman 1, 2, and 3, leading into 007 First Light. So if that interests you at all, we have some fun props. We're having fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We're seeing the master at play and the rookie at play.
Oh, yeah.
I gestured to Skylar.
Very, very big rookie.
Wednesday, you're getting episode 3 of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And on Friday, you're getting episode 3 of Silent Hill F. All right, moving on. Topic of the show. As I said, we're going to talk through all the games coming out in 2026. This isn't every game coming out. But again, these are the bigger games, or something one of us or both of us can talk about a little bit. The way this is going to run down is first I have the games that have release dates. Could they be delayed? Of course. But these have release dates for 2026. So we're going to go month by month. And then we have the games that are slated for 2026, but don't actually have a date yet. And then at the end, well, I guess then next, just some speculation games of stuff that isn't announced, but we assume is going to come out, or just terribly kept secrets for one of them in particular. And then at the end, I saw this tweet that was anniversaries, and specifically the ones ending in 0 or 5. And typically companies like to do things on these anniversaries. So, maybe we'll see some announcements in there as well.
That'd be cool.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. We're starting with release dates. First, in January, we have High Guard, which is releasing January 26th. This is the Steam description. From the creators of Apex Legends and Titanfall comes High Guard, a PvP raid shooter where players will ride, fight, and raid as wardens. Arcane gunslingers sent to fight for control of a mythical continent. So this is the game that closed out Game Awards, and everybody got super pissed.
I mean, that's understandable.
And like I said, this game is coming out the 26th, which is like 2 weeks from now. They put out this trailer announcing the game, and they have not said anything since.
Oh, that's not good.
There have not been any tweets. Now, the hope is, because this was shown at Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, the host, had played it, and he was like, I'm very excited to show you guys this. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Right.
But so far from the public view, he's the only one that's played it. So the hope is that they're getting all your favorite streamers and content creators to come in and play the game, so that on the 26th, on the 25th, whatever, they can come out and be like, boom, the game's out, because it is free to play. So boom, the game's out, and here's a bunch of creators that you love that are talking about it. Or on the 25th, boom, here's the big breakdown, and a bunch of streamers and everything played it as well, and you can hear their thoughts. I'm still not clearly sure what a raid shooter is, because to me it sounds like demolition. No, not demolition. Domination
Okay.
with like an extra step. So uh it's like both sides have an objective, and you're trying to capture the other side's objective, but it's like once you capture that objective, then you can move on to the next thing, which is like capturing their base or taking, I don't know.
Okay. So is it kind of like the Battlefield mode where you can just like progressively take over
In a
new spots and push back the other team?
kind, I guess. Again, they put out this one trailer and then they just dipped from everything. But yeah, I guess it's kind of like that, of like conquest, capture the one point, but then instead of getting another flag after, it's like, hey, you made it to the end. So I don't know. It also kind of sounds like in Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, the like move the payload.
Oh, I see.
And so
Okay.
like if like that mode had like another objective after that of like, hey, you've moved the payload all the way to their end. Now the enemy team can't push the payload back, but now they have to defend their area as you try to capture, is what it sounds like.
I mean, it doesn't sound like terrible, but it shouldn't have been the final trailer. I mean, come on, what were they expecting? It's another live service. They've had fit luck with it.
But yeah, I don't know. There was definitely a better way to go about this.
Oh, 100%. It doesn't look bad, but yeah.
Yeah, no. All right. And that's it for confirmed things in January. So moving on to February, we have Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, releasing February 5th. Steam description is Unravel the mysteries of the past in Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Gather your companions and travel beyond the shores of your small kingdom to discover why it is the only remaining island in the world. Towards the end of 2025, I purchased Dragon Quest 1, 2, 1 and 2, and then Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, I think is what they called it. Because this game has interested me, I like the art style, so that kind of gets me in. I've been getting a little bit more into turn-based. I started, I don't know if you've seen, I've started Final Fantasy X.
Did you really?
I did.
Wow, look at you.
How about that?
Look at them.
And obviously, over the past couple of years, I've, played the Persona game. So, like, I'm getting a little bit more into the turn-based and stuff. Yeah. And, yeah, I don't know this, because I got somewhat through Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D, but I stopped. And I think it's just, I like the art style, but it's just, there's no voice, or there is voice acting, but it's very limited. So you're just reading the whole time. I don't want to read it.
Okay, yeah.
And also the story is just like super basic and stuff like that. And maybe this will be too. I don't know. But I think the art style of it, I like it being voice acted. I like having actual cutscenes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah, I really don't know for sure. I haven't played them. You let me borrow them. I still haven't jumped into them just yet. But I do like the fact that they're remaking these old games and making them look like this. I do agree with you. I like the art style.
Because the people who don't like the art style are the old Dragon Quest people. But I say,
I mean,
move aside.
Yeah. This isn't for them necessarily. Not necessarily.
The new age is here.
Yeah.
We're also planning on doing we play the first hour of. So, we'll check it out. See what the first hour is about.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Neo 3, releasing February 6th. Steam description reads, In the latest game of the Dark Samurai action RPG series Neo, you will need to use both samurai and ninja combat styles in your battles against formidable yokai
Yeah, yokai.
as as you explore a thrilling open field. You excited?
Of course not. I tried out the first game a long time ago with Gamefly. Couldn't get past the first boss.
Yeah, I'm into these types of games. Clearly, of I was the same way. If I could not get past first bosses like Bloodborne, I had started like 3 or 4 different times, could not get past a cleric beast. But then I think it was 2019 though. I wanted to say it was pandemic, but I don't think it was pandemic. But I was like, okay, let's try this again. And then I beat the cleric beast, and then ended up beating Bloodborne and platinuming it. And then, I've gone on to Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and I know that Neo isn't super like that. It's a little bit different. But I also played the demo of Neo 3, and you get like the first, I don't know, like maybe a couple hours, and I had a good time with it. So,
looking forward something to you can jump into then.
Checking it out. This is another we play the first hour of. I plan on.
You're playing, by the way.
But the views. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be really fun and scratch that itch of because Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, I didn't jump super into just way too hard.
Yeah, I heard it was.
It's like I love the game, but oof, I'm not good at it. I love the game, but I'm not good at it. So yeah, Neo 3. Moving on. Mario Tennis Fever, releasing February 12th. This is from the Nintendo Store. Join Mario and friends for over-the-top tennis mayhem. Use topspin, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots, along with other fancy footwork and new defensive maneuvers to outpace your opponents on the court. Keep a rally going, build up your fever gauge, and unleash powerful fever shots that can be augmented with special effects by equipping fever rackets.
Okay.
Have you ever played a Mario Tennis?
I haven't. I've played Mario Strikers and Mario Golf.
The Switch one?
No.
Oh, okay.
GameCube.
I was like, people didn't like the Switch Mario Golf or Strikers. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a reason to pick up the Switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I know that people really like the Mario Tennis Aces from the Switch.
Okay.
And I think the thing that killed it for people is that they, it's typical Nintendo. They just didn't support it.
Yeah, I heard that it didn't have very much content.
So, who knows? Maybe this time around, maybe it's just Aces, but like with a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Like I said, it's a reason to pick up your Switch. Nice little party game.
That'd be fun for a little bit.
Next up, Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties, releasing February 12th. Steam description reads, Yakuza Kiwami 3 is an extreme remake of the action-adventure beat-em-up Yakuza 3, featuring ex-Yakuza Kazumi Kiryu's fight to protect those he loves. Dark Ties is a brand new game featuring Yoshitaka Mine from Yakuza 3, included as a separate action-packed experience. Just add this to the list of, I really want to get into Yakuza at some point, and they just keep adding games.
Yeah. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I played a little bit of one that was free. You might have played the same one. It's where your main character goes to jail for like 30 years or something like that.
I don't know.
At the beginning.
I think the only one I've played a little bit of is Zero. Yakuza 0.
I think that might be the one.
Okay. It started off
I
with
could
like
be wrong.
the one I played started off with karaoke.
Never mind. Never mind.
Maybe you did Like a Dragon,
I think so.
like the newer one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Yakuza is a series that I really want to get into, and I hope that this channel becomes an excuse for me to just sit down and play these games at some point.
Yeah, I really like how over the top they are.
And I do think and I do like that they're remaking all these games so that I don't have to go back and play a PS2 version or a PS3 version. So,
Exactly.
keep it coming, but also pump the brakes.
I know it's like every year,
Because,
even less.
yeah, like, because I think they're two separate stories. So I think you could start at Like a Dragon, and then they do Infinite Wealth, and then there's the Pirate one. And then I think that's the current series they're going through. And then I think it's like Yakuza 0, 1, 2, 3 to like 6, I want to say.
There's 6 of them?
I think.
Holy crap.
Are following this Hebrew guy.
Okay.
And then Like a Dragon is the other guy. I blink on his name. But yeah, just add it to the list.
Yep, exactly.
It's a series I really want to get into because it looks cool. But one day. Because I know that it's over the top and I just think it would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, High on Life 2, releasing February 13th. Steam description reads, an intergalactic conspiracy threatens the fate of humanity. Team up with a wide cast of talking alien guns as you shoot, stab, and skate your way through the exotic locales to take down the bad guys and save your favorite species, in parentheses, humans. I think this was announced at Xbox's showcase last June.
What you said.
And it was like super just out of the blue of like, oh, we're getting another one of these.
Oh wait, no, we did a live stream with that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember seeing this. Yeah, I'm very surprised that they're going with the second one. I liked the first one. I never did finish it. I did like it though.
Yeah, I'm super down for this. I really liked the first game. I spent a lot of time. There was that kind of like the kind of hub area, your house,
yes,
or whatever. But there was the TV that played like 3 different movies or something. I watched all those movies. And they're full on movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that are just playing. Because there was like one of like some killer, like a killer clown, maybe. It wasn't Killer Clown the movie, but it was something. I don't remember. And then there was like one where they like resurrected a T-Rex.
That's the one that I saw.
And it's just like the stupidest thing. But these game, like the first game was super stupid. I imagine the second one's gonna be even stupider.
Oh yeah, man.
And you have a skateboard now.
That's gonna be way over the top. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun to play.
Heck yeah. Next up, Reanimal, releasing February 13th. I have just realized these past 4 games are coming out within 2 days of each other. Jesus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mario Tennis is the 12th, Yakuza is the 12th, High on Life is the 13th, and Reanimal is the 13th.
Oh, shit.
Steam description, the creators of Silent Hill. Jesus. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 have returned to take you on a darker, more terrifying journey than ever before. In this horror adventure game, a brother and sister go through hell to rescue their missing friends and escape the island that they used to call home. Skylar, take me away.
Oh man, I am so looking forward to this. After the nightmare of Little Nightmares 3, I really am looking forward to the original game developers for the first 2 games to come back and show us what they got in store for us with this. It looks scary and it looks like it'll be fun. I really want to play this on the channel. I think it'll be a lot of fun to play together.
Oh yeah. I have it planned for the next Wednesday game.
Heck yeah.
Because I think Metroid will end around the time that this comes out.
Oh really? Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really liked Little Nightmares 1 and 2. 3 I really liked. Not necessarily for the game itself, but just the co-op nature and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, like, now you're telling me, hey, the people that made the better Little Nightmares games are making a co-op Little Nightmares, essentially. It's like, oh, sick, I'm in.
Like, give it to me.
Looking forward to that. But not as much as I'm looking forward to the next game. Resident Evil Requiem. Releasing February 27th. Steam description reads, Requiem for the dead, nightmare for the living. Prepare to escape death in a heart-stopping experience that will chill you to your core. Dude, I'm so excited for this fucking game, man.
No, it's going to be a badass game.
Like, I can't believe of how much I hate horror stuff and how much I just never played horror things, that now Resident Evil is like one of my favorite franchises.
It's honestly pretty funny.
Because I think it's I know the pattern of it now, and it could kill somebody's experience, but it's like you just got to get through the first like few hours of the game. It's going to be scary as shit, but you get past that few hours and then it just becomes a fun stupid action movie. And I am very curious to see because you're having the two playable protagonists, you're having Grace and Leon's coming back. My baby boy is back. But like Grace is supposed to be the more survival horror aspect, and then Leon is the more Resident Evil 4 action type of thing. So I'm very interested to see how they balance that, because I've seen some people say like, oh, is the Leon stuff just not going to be scary at all? And I don't think it is, because I think he's going to come in and it's going to break up that the scariness and the action, but it's not going to make it to where you lose all that horror.
I think it'll still be tense, like just how Resident Evil 4, it wasn't necessarily like super scary, but it was very tense. You had a shit ton of enemies after you a lot of times, and so I think it'll be fine. It'll be a perfect balance.
That's all things should be. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes, because I do think that a negative with Resident Evil is that you do just lose that horror at a certain point. Like it's just gone because it gets way too silly and ridiculous. And I'm wondering with the multiple characters, if Grace being the more horror side, if they can have that be the thing that maintains it throughout the whole game.
I think it'll be good.
I am super excited for that. All right. That was it for February. Moving on to March. First up, we have Marathon, which just has a release of March. It doesn't have an actual date. Steam description reads, scavenge the last colony of, holy crap, Tau Ceti 4 in Bungie's team-based extraction shooter. Choose your runner, cybernetic mercenaries with unique abilities as you battle rival teams and security forces for weapons and upgrades. Fill your vault, take on high-stake challenges, and unravel the colony's mysteries. My biggest thought for this game is this was originally supposed to come out in September, and then it got delayed. And it got delayed because they did play tests and people were like, this ain't it. So they've changed a bunch of stuff, added a bunch of stuff and everything. My ultimate thoughts of this game is this game will only succeed because of Arc Raiders.
You think so?
Arc Raiders came out to be the casual, get people in, understand what an extraction shooter is and stuff like that. Because really all there was before was Tarkov. And that's like super hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
Type of thing. And there was DMZ in Modern Warfare 2, but like that was super really like off. Unfledged and everything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. In the sense of I'm curious of, can they stand alongside Arc Raiders? And I guess it also can Arc Raiders make it till March? Who knows? But I think they confirmed $40, which is the same as Arc Raiders was. I imagine they do a beta test like right before, just like Arc Raiders did. So I'm looking forward to jumping into that and seeing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, not in an excitement way, but a curiosity thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Of like, the runway is there, and can you land the plane?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna crash?
I'll probably jump on the beta with you. I didn't check out Arc Raiders ever, but
yeah,
I mean, who knows? I might enjoy a game like that.
Yeah, I think it could be fun. It's just they gotta, like I said, can you land the plane? The runway is there.
Yeah.
Because literally all you have to do is copy Arc Raiders. And people are gonna say, "Oh, they just copied Arc Raiders." Yeah, because it fucking worked. Like, you can't blame them. With something as risky as this, you can't blame them.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's either that or Bungie is in super trouble. And I would rather Bungie succeed and continue to make things than disappear.
Honestly, same, yeah. It'd be a shame if they had to shut down.
Yeah. I need a Destiny 3. All right, moving on. We have Pokemon Pokopia.
Interesting.
Releasing March 5th. This is from the Nintendo Store. Play as a Ditto that is transformed to look like a human. Find and befriend your fellow Pokemon, carve out a life for yourself, and work together with Professor Tangrowth to build a town for everyone to live in. Learn the moves of your fellow Pokemon to change the land, such as Bulbasaur's leafage to make the wild grass grow. You can also use abilities to transform and navigate the world around you, such as crossing water with Lapra's surf. So this game is just essentially Pokemon Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Kind of mixed with, I was going to say mixed with Minecraft, but not really. But it's basically just Pokemon Animal Crossing. Is what it is. Yeah, you're playing as a Ditto that I guess is only changing into a human. I would imagine you're also changing into other Pokemon that you find so that you can do other things.
I mean, yeah, that's a creepy ass human. But yeah.
Well, it's a Ditto. Have you ever seen a Ditto?
Yeah.
Weird as fuck, too. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. I think it would be very interesting. I'm sure it'll find its crowd. It's Pokemon.
It'll definitely find it.
People fucking love Pokemon. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one.
Might check it out. Just as like a little cozy game.
Another reason to pick up your Switch.
Yep.
All right, next up, Replaced is releasing March 12th. Game description reads, expose the sinister secrets of Phoenix Corporation as Reach, an AI trapped in a human body. Well, I didn't know that. Set in an alternate 1980s America scarred by nuclear catastrophe. Navigate a dark cyberpunk thriller in this narrative-driven 2.5D platform blending cinematic exploration with fluid, free-flow action.
I haven't seen anything about this.
This game was announced like forever ago, and it's supposed to have been coming out for like the past few years.
Okay.
Of people doing like their fantasy critic, which is basically just like fantasy football, but for games. And people have been drafting this game for like the past like 4 years, and it just keeps on getting delayed. But I think this is the first time it's had a date, so I think it's actually going to hit.
Okay.
This date. Yeah, no, I really don't know much about this game, but it looks like another
nice little side-scrolling game.
Yeah, because I don't think it has the y-axis, but it has the x-axis of like a Little Nightmares type. And then the art style looks cool, action looks cool. We'll see if they messed with the controls a bit, because I think people that have played it said that the combat is kind of whatever, but we'll see. And maybe the atmosphere will carry it.
Oh, I really like that art style. That's really what got me.
Well, put on your calendar, March 12th.
All right.
Next up, Crimson Desert releasing March 16th. Steam description reads, Crimson Desert is an open-world action-adventure game set in the beautiful yet brutal continent of Pywell. Embark on a journey as the Greymane Cliff and restore what has been lost. Explore uncharted lands, fight against threats that stand in your way, and discover the wonders the world has in store.
I'm really looking forward to this one.
Crimson Desert, aka the everything game.
Yeah, it's extremely ambitious looking, but it looks like if it looks like how the trailers look, whenever it comes out, it's going to be
People that
really
run
cool.
previews, they've said it's really cool.
Oh, really?
But it's a thing of they're doing like a 2-hour preview. How does it stand up to like a 60-hour experience?
Right.
You know, is its biggest thing. But I mean, it's like you like action adventure. Here's Crimson Desert. You like puzzle games. Here's Crimson Desert. You like open world sandbox. Here's Crimson Desert. I mean, it's just like everything. The game, literally. Yeah, it'll be super interesting. I think this was also supposed to come out last year.
Yeah,
but then got delayed the year. So I would imagine it's just polish.
Man, you saw how long it took me to get through Ghost of Yotei. Like, I'm going to spend hours on this.
Yeah, this is a super interesting one that I'm interested to check out and jump into.
Hell yeah.
All right, next up, Mouse PI for Hire, releasing March 19th. Steam description reads, join private investigator Jack Pepper on a guns blazing jazz fueled adventure in Mouse PI for Hire. Mouse combines the charm of hand-drawn rubber hose animation inspired by the classic cartoons of the 1930s with the adrenaline and action of an explosive first-person shooter.
I forgot about this game.
Yeah, this is another one that was announced forever ago. And I don't think ever had a release window or anything, so. But it was just a game that just kept being shown and kept being shown. And I literally know nothing about this game, but it just looks so interesting.
It does. It looks very interesting.
This is like taking the IPs that become like public domain, like Pinocchio, then they made Liza P. But you get a bunch of the like Winnie the Pooh becomes public domain, and then they make those Winnie the Pooh horror movies. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, this almost feels like a Steamboat Willie became Public Pete, which I guess it did.
It did.
Okay. So it's almost like this is not Steamboat Willie, but like it is Steamboat Willie.
It looks extremely interesting. I wonder if it'll play kind of like how Doom is. It looks like you can move around a lot pretty quickly.
Yeah. And I think it's also just like, I think they've said it's like 4 hours. Like it's like super short.
Oh, really?
So I think it'll be an interesting, just like in and out experience. That was March 12th. That was our last March game. Moving on to April, Pragmata, releasing April 24th. Steam description reads, Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata, an all-new science fiction action-adventure with its own unique hacking twist. It is the near future, and protagonist Hugh and his android companion Diana must work together as they make their way through the cold lunar research station. This is a game, I think this was announced at the PlayStation 5 reveal showcase in 2020. And it was always just like is this game even a thing anymore? And yeah, it has weird combat. People make it sound almost like a mix of Helldivers with the I forget what the thing is called, but with the button presses. Yeah. Mixed with like this weird puzzle, like from just looking at it, seems like the pipe puzzling from like BioShock, kind of, where you're kind of like matching like creating a path.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a turn off for me.
I'm still waiting for the demo. At Game Awards, they put out a demo for PC, and then they say consoles later, and it still hasn't come out on console. Because people that have played previews of this have said that it's really good, and it becomes one of their most anticipated.
Okay.
So it's a thing of I'm looking forward to the demo coming out and seeing for myself. Like,
Okay.
is this it?
Well, maybe I'm just judging too soon then, but I don't know. I really do not like puzzles like that. And then especially while I'm trying to avoid enemies and try, I don't know if I can do it.
But is time not stopping?
I think it
It's
kind
like
of
slow-mo.
slows.
And I would imagine there's like difficulties to it, and you could probably turn it to
Oh,
like baby
easy,
difficulty,
easy.
and you'll be able to get through. Uh, yeah, that's an interesting one. This is also the game that people were like, at the end, is this secretly going to be a Mega Man game?
That would be funny.
Because you have the little girl and she's like in blue and she has like a weird gun thing or whatever. And it's like at the end, like, is the final boss going to be like the name's going to come up and it's going to be like Dr. William something? It's like, oh, Dr. Wily from Mega Man. But then they announced that Mega Man game that's coming out in 2027. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe this isn't Mega Man.
That would be pretty. Yeah, that would be out there if they tried to do that. That'd be cool.
But of like surprise, this is
yeah.
because the crazy theory is like, what if everything that we're seeing is like the first half of the game, and then you hit a point to where it's like this is 3D Mega Man, and then it just becomes Mega Man.
That would be insane.
The craziest shit in the world.
I would be impressed with that.
All right, moving on. This one's for me, baby. Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred. Releasing April 28th. This from Blizzard.com. Sanctuary was born from rebellion, a fragile refuge between heaven and hell. Though Lilith was defeated, her legacy endures as Nyrel struggles to contain Mephisto, the primeval of hatred. Now his power stirs once more, spreading corruption toward the sacred isles of Skovos and threatening all of Sanctuary. Yeah, when this was announced, I was like, hey, fucking finally. I was surprised at the Xbox showcase back in June that Diablo 4 didn't get a expansion, because Blizzard kind of just does like the yearly, because they do it with World of Warcraft all the time.
Right.
Like, I think there's another expansion coming out in March for World of Warcraft. I like never even heard about it. I was like, fuck, man, they just pumped this shit out.
Yeah, it's popular, man. Make some money.
But an excuse to get back to Diablo 4. Apparently people didn't really like the story of the other expansion, Vessel of Hatred, but it was because it was Lilith again. Gotcha. And that's what the main story was. But now this is like Lord of Hatred. Like, now we're to Mephisto, and this is what like people have been waiting on.
I've actually thought about getting back into it because I did like Diablo, and it had a lot to do, a lot of dungeons. I just stopped playing it. Need to hop back in.
It's a game that maybe one day I'll platinum. I have one trophy left, and it's you have to get a hardcore character to level 50. I just can't do it.
Sounds pretty tough.
I end up dying, and then the hardcore character, so you're done. This is like, fuck. I tried the other day.
Permadeath? Jeez.
Tried the other day. It didn't work. All right, moving on. Saros. Releasing April 30th. Is from the PlayStation Store. Beneath the shadow of an ominous eclipse, Arjun Devraj, played by Rahu Kohli, star of Haunting of Bly Manor and Midnight Mass, is a Saltari enforcer who will stop at nothing to pursue answers on the shape-shifting world of Carcosa, a planet filled with dark secrets and hostile inhabitants. Yes. Sign me up. I'm ready.
Yeah, and the thing about these kinds of games, they look so cool, and I want to go through them and everything. But like, you get far into it and then you die, and it's just like,
So
I'm not picking this
the
up ever
roguelike
again.
nature. Yeah, I'm interested because in this gameplay they have some new, like there's the shield that he like brings up and it blocks shots and stuff. So I'm wondering if this will be what I imagine, because I didn't get too far into the first Hades, but like Hades 2 I felt like was a lot more player friendly on progression and stuff like that. Of even though you weren't getting further in a run, you were still unlocking stuff and stuff like that. And maybe I just wasn't knowing where to look in Returnal, but I feel like you weren't really getting any permanent upgrades.
There were, I
Like
don't
to
know.
a point to where it would make a difference
I
to
know
where
what you
you
mean.
die at boss 4, then you start back to the beginning. It's like, fuck. Like you feel like you're starting completely back at zero.
Yeah.
Even though maybe you're at like, you know, maybe like a step above. It's like, nah, man, like I got this far. Like I need to be like 10 steps above at this point. So yeah, I'm interested with Sorrows. Because Returnal was a really cool game. It's just, yeah, just got to whatever boss and I died and brought me back to World War. I was like, fuck, man, I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's like, I want to do this again, but I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really hope they have the co-op ready
cool.
at launch.
I feel like the thing if they haven't talked about it, and I feel like if it was a thing, they would talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
But I also feel like the co-op mode that they added in Returnal, like, did numbers for them. So who knows? And maybe it's a thing of it comes out and maybe it's a shorter time frame of, because I forget how long it was with Returnal. Like maybe a year later they added co-op.
Yeah.
So maybe here it's like maybe a couple months later, you know, something like that.
Well, hopefully it's soon. But yeah. I plan on getting it.
Yeah. I'm still looking forward to it. They still got my money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Moving on. That was it for April. Moving on to May. 007 First Light. Releasing May 27th. Steam description reads, earn the number. 007 First Light is a thrilling espionage action-adventure game from IO Interactive. Follow James Bond as a young, resourceful, and sometimes reckless result in MI6's... Hey, they just said that in Hitman. MI6's training program.
They did.
And discover an origin story of the world's most famous spy. There are a lot of people that aren't excited for this game, and I truly don't understand why.
Same, it looks really fun. It looks good. What were they wanting? A Hitman 4?
I mean, I would love a Hitman
4. That would be pretty cool.
But no, of just like what the game looks like, of just that gameplay segment. It's just like, oh, this isn't really what I wanted. And it's like, well, then this probably just isn't for you, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, because to me, of what it looks like, it's just like, hey, do you like Uncharted and do you want another experience like that? We have the game for you with our little touch on it. And yes, there are things in the gameplay thing that they showed of like this car chase that's going on in the trailer right now, and the actual gameplay of it was like, man, this is really slow.
How does it look like that?
And it's just like, it doesn't have a ton of, it doesn't feel like it has a ton of weight to it, but you know, that thing was also shown like forever ago at this point, sometime early last year, like maybe like May of last year. So it's like I feel like there's been enough time for them to make adjustments. And also that's one segment of a 10-hour game, you would imagine. And yeah, I mean, and you know, this the first game of what I would hope is becomes a trilogy. And you know, in my case, you get the 007 games that give you this action adventure single player linear game, and then you get the Hitman games that are these interactive, you know, choose your own adventure kind of thing. And
big old sandbox for you.
Heck yeah. That I hope we do see in 007 a little bit. I don't think we'll see much of it, but I do hope that we see some of it,
Some of what now?
of just like the Hitman
Oh, I see.
nature
I see what you mean. Yeah, I guarantee you it'll be in there a little bit.
of having multiple routes to get to the same point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you'll always get to the car chase and the airport fight and all that jazz, but like getting to that point of getting the information that you need to set off that, I hope that you have like, okay, you can climb up this ledge and shimmy across the building like we do in this gameplay, but you can also find this dude and get a disguise from him or take his key card, you know, just stuff like that. I think will be really fun. And still looking forward to it very much.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Moving on. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Releasing May 29th. Game description reads, rise as the Dark Knight and experience the essential Batman story in a bold, action-packed adventure with hard-hitting combat, an open-world Gotham City, and the signature Lego charm that fans know and love.
I'm really looking forward to this so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't understand really why people disliked the last game that they came out with,
I don't
because
understand.
it was made very well in my opinion. I just don't get it.
It's moments like that where it's like, is there something wrong with them or is there something wrong with me? When it's like I'm on the clear opposite side of the public opinion.
Well, and it makes me wonder as well, like if it's a bunch of old schoolers who played the very first Lego Star Wars games and stuff, and they want it to be just like that, set up just like that. And
I'm still of the mind that, because it's Call of Duty, Call of Duty heads that are like that,
yeah,
is you don't want this old game.
yeah,
Because if they put
exactly,
out this
no.
old game, you would hate it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go back to that time, is what it comes down to. You want to go back to being a kid.
Man. Bunch of nostalgia.
Because I point out, Modern Warfare 3, the one from a couple of years ago, is essentially Modern Warfare 2 remastered, and nobody played it, and a lot of people didn't like it. It's like, these are all the maps, these are pretty much all the guns. You got what you wanted, you didn't play it.
Yep.
You don't want the game, you want the time period. You want to go back to high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is sick. I mean, we've gone Star Wars, we're now going to Batman. Be sick if we go to Marvel someday. Oh my God. They do the Infinity Saga.
It'll probably be the next one.
But yeah, I mean, it seems like it's just Skywalker Saga, but with the Batman skin. Down for it. And this is the closest we're gonna get to a Batman Arkham game in the next like 6 years.
Yep.
Because it's like now Rocksteady is working on a Batman game, but it's like they just started on it. It's like goddamn, man, like Arkham Knight took them forever.
Yeah.
Now we have like modern game development sensibilities.
Oh,
like, dude, this shit ain't coming out.
It's gonna be a PS6 game. Yeah, there's no way.
Oh my God. Yeah, super looking forward to this. It's gonna be a really fun time.
I agree. Like the little collectible hunt.
Love a good collectathon. That was it for May. June, there's nothing. July, nothing. August, nothing. September,
dry periods.
Halloween. Well, I think it mainly has to deal with Grand Theft Auto. It had that May date, so everybody stayed clear.
Fair.
All right. Halloween, releasing September 8th. Game description reads, on Halloween night, 1978, no one is safe from Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or fight back against the face of evil itself in Halloween. This is Philphonic's next game, the Predator Hunting Grounds developer.
I gotcha.
This was a weird one because this was announced last like May or June, and then they had the September 8th release date. And it was like, oh, cool, it's coming out in September. Wait, of 2026. They announced the date so early. Yeah, I don't know. I like Predator Hunting Grounds. And I didn't play, they did a Ghostbusters game. I didn't play it.
I saw that.
They did, pretty sure it was them. They did the Killer Clowns movie.
Forgot about that too.
I don't think
Jeez.
I don't think a lot of people played that one because I don't think anybody knows what that movie is.
Yeah, it's not very popular.
But this kind of feels like them going back to because they did that Friday the 13th game.
Oh, that was them too?
A long time ago. But then that was a weird one because I forget how the story goes, but like something happened. I don't remember. But they ended up having to shut down the game for some reason. I forget.
Oh, the licensing issue, I believe.
Yeah, because it's something of like they worked with them to make the game, but they didn't like make it to where like it ends at a certain point. I forget. It's something like that.
It's very strange.
Yeah,
very strange.
But it was like a super successful game. But then it's like, hey, we can't work on the game anymore legally.
Yeah, I really like the Halloween movies in general, so I wouldn't mind checking that one out. I wouldn't play it very much.
Yeah,
I'd probably play it once or twice and be like, I'm done.
I think this is very much like if you have a group of friends.
Yes, 100%.
Because I think Predator was like the most, like I would jump into that solo just with like random people because there was just a lot of other things that you could do, and there was the other enemy AI that you could fight, stuff like that.
Do you know his mask was actually a Star Trek mask?
William Shatner.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I've only seen the first Halloween.
Like the OG
like this one?
Oh,
yeah, this one. All right, moving on. Phantom Blade Zero. Releasing September 9th. Steam description reads, S Game presents Phantom Blade Zero, a fusion of classic wuxia storytelling and exhilarating action powered by Unreal Engine 5. You play as Soul, a warrior with only 66 days left to live, fending off assassins, unravel world-ending conspiracies, and defend your values with your life. So this is more of a game up your alley in the sense that this isn't a Souls-like. This is like a straight up action game. Okay. Like it's just like push the buttons. you'll do fine. I think it has some like Souls-like sensibilities of like if you die, you go back to the last like quote unquote bonfire that you sat at. But like I think it's way more like action and stuff. It's not like Souls-like of we're gonna kick your teeth in.
It might be like a Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like more like that.
No, yeah. I think this one looks really cool. I liked seeing the combat. Did you see the puppet boss fight?
No. I really haven't seen much of this game.
Okay. Yeah. It just the fighting and everything, the combat. It looks so like smooth and fluid. The boss fight itself was really cool, especially the enemy. I really
this is like another one where it's like, is this actually a game?
Yeah.
It just like looks too cool.
Yeah.
Like it almost just looked like for the longest time it just looked like a tech demo. Yeah. Just like, look how cool we could do things.
Yeah, I was skeptical whenever I first saw it.
Because I think it's set in here. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. Like this feels like that when they unveiled Unreal Engine 5 and there was like that desert game and that person was flying around and stuff like that and it just looked really cool. That's what Phantom Blade Zero looked like for the longest time.
I still want that to be an actual game.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like, oh man, people are really in, we should just make this. All right, moving on. The big boy, Grand Theft Auto 6, releasing November 19th. This is from the PlayStation Store. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side. Oh dear. Of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, Florida, whatever. Forced to rely. Everybody's just going to call it Vice City. Who cares? Yeah. Forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out live.
I'm looking forward to it. I think everybody's looking forward to it. It's going to be a really damn good game, I have a feeling.
But now here's the real question. Will it come out November 19th?
I think so. They've had plenty of freaking time, man. I get they really put a lot of attention to detail in their games. Rockstar's very good about that. But like, come on. You've been milking GTA 5 for years. Let's get this going.
Yeah, I'm very much, because this goes back to when we were playing Battlefield last year, and you had gotten you got of that GTA 6 got delayed.
Yeah.
And I put my thoughts out there because this was back when it was still the May release date. It hadn't been delayed yet to November. And I was like, I think it's going to get delayed again, but I think it's going to get delayed to November. And I don't think it's going to get past 2026. Because technically, they're saying it comes out this fiscal year, which will be March 31st of next year. So technically, they could delay it again, give it a February release date, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think way too many things are banking on this game, especially the video game industry as a whole, because this isn't official, but rumor has it that PlayStation has the marketing, not exclusivity, but like the, play this on PlayStation thing at the end of a commercial and stuff like that. Like Call of Duty back in the day.
Right.
Like, play the DLC first on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to sell a shit of PlayStations. Xbox isn't going to get touched that much, but Xbox has just given up at this point.
They have, yes.
They put the console price to like $650. It's like, nobody's buying this. Who fucking cares? It's like, make it more expensive. Who cares? It's like, we're done.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, other than that, this is a game that I'm just so curious in, of just like, can you do it? Because it's a thing of the anticipation really helps with the game, but I think it also just really hurts with the game. And you have all these people with high expectations for games that shouldn't even have high expectations. And it's like, their expectations are to the fucking roof.
Oh, yeah.
They're past the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if anybody could do it, I think Rockstar can do it. But I do think that's why they keep delaying it, because it's like, this has to come out perfect. Like, perfect.
I would be very surprised if it doesn't have just like a bunch of mixed reviews from people and stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. But then I think put it out November 19th. Then I think a month later, like right at the holiday time, you put out the online mode.
Oh, that would be perfect.
And then that just, because I think that's about the same way they did with 5. It came out in September, and then online was October. And having GTA Online, I don't think they understood how big it was going to be. And so, you go back to GTA Online now, and it's just like the most fucking archaic multiplayer in the fucking world, because nobody had done that yet. Like, Destiny hadn't come out yet and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now you have all these other games, and I think GTA Online hopefully will be more built for multiplayer nowadays.
We'll see what they do. We'll see. It'll be fun to play, though, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, GTA is such a different game that, I've tried Red Dead Redemption 2 multiple times. And I plan on doing it again this year. Plan on doing it again. And so, we'll see. Looking forward to it. Hopefully it makes the November date.
Hopefully. Better.
All right, that was it for November. and then there's nothing in December so far. So that's all the dates, or all the games that have dates.
Okay.
These are the dated games. So now we move on to announced to release in 2026, but don't have a date. So first off, we have Control Resonance. Steam description reads, explore a warped Manhattan on the brink of paranatural annihilation in this thrilling action-adventure RPG. Unleash the extraordinary powers of Dylan Faden as he fights for his humanity and our survival against a reality-bending cosmic threat. This was a very surprise game at the Game Awards when this got announced, and then also having a 2026 window at the end of like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, I was very surprised as well, but I am hyped. I freaking love Control. And Alan Wake. Remedy is very good with their games.
And you do know that this plays different.
What do you mean?
This is more melee combat.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you don't think that it's another basically Star Wars game of the using the Force and all that jazz.
Oh no, that's completely fine.
Yeah, no. I think take FBC Firebreak out of the picture. I think Remedy is just on a fucking roll right now of Control, Alan Wake 2, now Control Resonant. It's just like, man, just keep going.
Yeah, it's like, let's go.
Like, you got it. All right, next up, Directive 8020. This is the next Dark Pictures anthology game. Steam description reads, Earth is dying and humanity is running out of time. 12 light years from home. Tau Ceti F offers a small sliver of hope when the colony ship, Jesus, man, it's fucking words, Cassiopeia, crash lands onto the planet. Its crew soon realizes they are far from being alone. In space, death takes many forms.
This will be a lot of fun to play.
Oh, yes. I think this was originally supposed to come out in October, but then it got delayed like super last minute. Yeah, I mean, you and me have played through the Dark Picture games, and they're just a fun time.
They are fun.
Of just, and especially that last one of, like, I thought you were like watching me like the whole time. And it's like, oh, you're doing like your own completely different thing.
Yeah, I was off doing my own thing.
But then, like, we get to the end, and no spoilers, but we incredibly fucked up the end.
Oh my gosh!
But it made it memorable because it was just like, holy shit!
It was very unexpected.
You think you're clear, but then nope,
got murked.
So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully that comes out sooner than later, but it's I don't know. I'd have to look at the other Dark Picture games, but hopefully it comes out sooner than later and not October.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Next up, Fable. This is from Xbox.com. What does it mean to be a hero? Well, in the fairy tale land of Albion, that is entirely up to you. With a dark threat looming, your choices will change Albion forever. You ever play Fable?
Yeah, I played Fable 3.
Oh.
How was
that?
It was a really good game.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is being shown at Xbox's Developer Direct at the time that we're recording this next week, but by the time this goes up later this week. So this will be our first time actually seeing, because we actually haven't really seen gameplay of the game. So this will be our first like actual deep dive into the game. Yeah, I've never played a Fable, but I mean, they'll be on Game Pass. I'll check it out.
No, they're fun. I enjoy them. I like the how if you choose good choices, you get good superpowers. Bad, get the evil stuff.
Get a red lightsaber?
Maybe. It's like Infamous.
Well, I never played that either. All right, next up, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. It's from the Nintendo Store. The heroic games have begun. Brand new entry in the Fire Emblem series is set to enter the arena, coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. You ever play a Fire Emblem?
I tried. I didn't get very far.
What is it? Is it turn-based?
It's more of like a over-the-top game board kind of view.
Oh, this is
It's like a strategy.
Yeah,
game.
strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Like XCOM type
Yeah.
thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Again, never played a Fire Emblem, but again, another reason to pick up the Switch. And people really like there's multiple Fire Emblem games that people like, but Three Houses on the Switch people really like. People didn't really like the last game, but Engage or something like that. But I think that was kind of different. I think that was more of a side game. I think this is the first like main Fire Emblem in a bit. So who knows? I don't think I've ever actually played a strategy game. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it can be fun. The South Park games weren't bad. Or the second game was more of a strategy game.
Oh yeah. My only memory of that is that Dad played those games.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it's South Park, but he mainly just plays Gran Turismo or just like racing games. So that was weird when I remember when he bought, because I think Fractured Butthole was out already, but he played Stick of Truth first. And I remember finding it weird when he was like, he bought like an actual game. Like, it's like, what in the world? All right, moving on. Forza Horizon 6. This is from, I didn't put anything, so I guess from Steam. Discover the breathtaking landscapes of Japan and become a racing legend at the Horizon Festival add Forza Horizon 6 to your wish list today. They're finally going to Japan. This is another game or another series that people have been wanting Japan, and they're going there.
All right. So they take places in like different countries then?
Yes.
Okay.
3 or 4. 3. Shit. I think it's 4. It's like UK.
Okay.
But kind of combined. I think they kind of combined Europe a little bit. And then 5 was Mexico, and now 6 is Japan.
Nice.
I'm not typically a racing person, but if I do play a racing game, it is more of these arcadey type of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I played Forza Horizon 5 some, and the most fun part was the different, they call them drive-avatars, or like the avatars that you, or the AI that you race against.
Okay.
And they use your friends list. So I was just kicking your ass all the time, man.
Whatever. My computer was beating you.
It's like, oh, you beat Jello Monster 3. I'm like, you see that shit? I got your ass. And technically at this point, this does have a release date. It leaked. There was like a announcement in Forza Horizon 5 that I think went out earlier than intended, because this is also being shown at Xbox's thing for us next week. By the time this goes up later this week, and it'll get a release date. And I think it'll come out for everybody May 19th. And then I think like early access is like the 16th or something like that.
Gotcha.
But people are looking forward to it. It's on Game Pass. I'll check it out. Moving on.
Next.
Gears of War E-Day. Steam description reads, experience the brutal horror of Emergence Day through the eyes of Marcus Phoenix and the origin story of one of gaming's most acclaimed sagas. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, same. I was always curious about how it all began, so I think this will be a fun little story to see.
Yeah, as we played Gears of War Reloaded last year on the channel, and that was my first Gears of War. And yeah, I was very surprised. Oh, they just kind of throw you in and they don't really explain anything. And I imagine they explain more in the sequels of giving you more ideas of what's going on in the world and stuff like that.
Mm.
But but yeah, having a prequel and maybe earning a little bit more of just like Marcus and Dom are best friends, and stuff, and instead of jumping into the first Gears of War, and it's just like, hey, they're best friends.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why are they best friends? Because we said so.
Yep.
Back off.
None of your business.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Next up, Halo Campaign Evolved. Steam description reads, Halo Campaign Evolved is a faithful yet expanded remake of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign, rebuilt from the ground up. Play the legendary story with HD visuals, refined controls, up to 4-player online co-op, 3 new missions, and an expanded arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and new enemies. I am more excited for this than a lot of other people, and that's because like 4 years ago, I played Halo Combat Evolved, and I hated it.
Didn't we play co-op?
No, I played it by myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I did not like it. People put Combat Evolved on a very high pedestal, and I think it's and I'm not saying that they're wrong, even if they go back to it now and they're like, oh my God, this is so good. But they played it so long ago, is they have that initial thing. Like, it's a thing of my comparison to this would be like me playing the first Ratchet and Clank, like the very first one on PlayStation 2. And I'd be like, oh my God, this is so good. I love this, blah, blah, blah. But then if you played it, you'd be like, what the like, this is so fucking old. And, all this stuff about
exactly.
you don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's a thing of, I get it. I know that this is a great game. I know people love Campaign Evolved. I know it's a great story. I hate it because I don't hate the story of the game. I hate the gameplay of the game, of getting the cutscene to cutscene. This is not fun. This is way too old. So Campaign Evolved, I'm in. I'm looking forward to I'm sure we'll play it on the channel. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Playing it again, seeing the campaign again, but also just playing a way more modern version.
No, yeah, I'm with you. I remember playing, I thought it was with you, when this one level took forever. And you're in this like alien base, but every room is the exact same fucking thing. And it just became so repetitive and just overdone that I was just like, I don't even want to continue this right now.
Yeah. Like people love I think it's like a library level, and people love that level. That was the most boring ass level to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe we just had to have been there at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, you had to be there. If you were there, you love it. It's not necessarily rose tinted, because rose tinted glasses is you remember something fondly, even though you haven't seen it in forever. But people go back to it and they still tout it. But it's just they were there.
Yeah,
they have in their mind what it looked like.
Yep.
Back then, and I don't blame anybody. I completely understand. Oh, yeah. I just gave my Ratchet and Clank comparison.
Yeah, no, I get them 100%.
So it's people don't want this remake, but I do.
Yeah, same.
And remake the rest, which apparently they're remaking 2 and 3 also.
Oh yeah,
I'm totally down.
I'm down for that.
And also, this is coming to PlayStation as well.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be weird.
Yep. All right, moving on. Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. This is from Marvel.com. In the chaos of war, worlds collide. Captain America and Azuri, the Black Panther of the 1940s, must overcome their differences and form an uneasy alliance to confront their common enemy, fighting alongside Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos and Nanali, a Wakandan spy embedded in occupied Paris. They must join forces to stop a sinister plot that threatens to turn the havoc of World War II into the ultimate rise of Hydra.
Okay.
Cool.
I have no idea what this game really is going to be like. I don't think they've shown
Nobody
any
does.
gameplay, nothing.
We've only gotten the cinematic.
So, I mean,
This
seems like it'd be cool.
Yeah, this is another, like, is this a real game?
Watch it be like 10 years and then we'll finally get a release.
But, yeah, I mean, it's a cool premise. I mean, World War II, Captain America. It's the whole thing with Black Panther is that it's passed on from person to person or whatever. So it's like, yeah, there was a Black Panther running around somewhere during this time. So yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Might be cool.
I think this game is head up by somebody, like a notable person. I think it's, because I want to say Amy Hennig, but I don't think that's right, but that might be right. And she was one of or the Uncharted person.
I think she was the Uncharted person.
Yeah. Because I think she was also Star Wars 1313.
Oh,
that bounty hunter.
Yeah, the one that got canceled.
Yeah. I think this was also her. So she knows what she gets her games canceled, but she knows what she's doing if they get out.
Well, hopefully this one doesn't. Sounds like it would be good.
Next up on the Marvel train, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Steam description reads, assemble a team of legendary Marvel characters in the ultimate 4v4 tag team fighter from PlayStation Studios. Arc System works in Marvel games. Experience fast, explosive action where every match is a unique, exciting team versus battle experience. Add to wishlist now.
Haven't heard of this one.
This was at the end of one of the beta plays that we reacted to, because we were like, "Oh my god, Marvel!" And then it was, we're not really fighting people, so I was like, "Oh, it's a fighting game."
Yeah, and it was like a 10-minute trailer of it.
Oh yeah, they did a deep dive, yeah. And we're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, not really a fighting person, but people are somewhat hyped for this because they have done playtests, and apparently the playtests weren't that great. But like, that's what playtests are for, so they can fix the game. But this is Arc System Works, and they do, I'd looked it up at one point. I want to say the Tekken games. I think.
Okay.
I think. But it's a very notable fighting studio. So, and it's Marvel, so people are excited for it.
It doesn't look bad, but yeah, we're just not really into this.
It's just I'm not a fighting person. So nothing against the game.
Yeah, no.
And the final train on the Marvel train, or final stop on the Marvel Express. Marvel's Wolverine is from the PlayStation Store. From Insomniac Games, the developer of the critically acclaimed Marvel's Spider-Man franchise, comes Marvel's Wolverine. As he searches for answers about his past, Wolverine will do whatever it takes, unleashing brutal claw combat, violent rage, and relentless determination to cut through the mystery of the man he used to be. Developed in collaboration with Marvel Games and Sony Interactive Entertainment, Marvel's Wolverine arrives on PlayStation 5 consoles in fall 2026. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Get it out here now.
Now. Yeah, I mean, it's Insomniac making another Marvel superhero game. Yes, please.
Oh yeah.
I will take anything.
I think it's gonna be freaking awesome.
And very interested to see how the game is laid out. Because I can't imagine it's open world, because that's just weird with Wolverine.
I don't see it being open world.
So I just imagine more Last of Us Part 2 style, a very linear, but then you get those open areas.
Or like maybe God of War.
Yeah, that too. Of like, because like Madripoor is here, which is like where all the bad people go. And I imagine that'll be a more open area. But yeah, I mean, This is like the easiest sell, I think. Just like, hey, we're making another superhero game by Insomniac, and you're gonna fight a giant sentinel. It's like, yes, please.
Yeah, it's like, here's my money.
Take it. And then this gets into the leaks and stuff that happened to them a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But in the future, and what this might be leading into, is an X-Men game.
That would be dope as hell.
Jeez. Next up, Onimusha Way of the Sword. Is from the PlayStation Store. Fight through bloodstained battlefields of intense swordplay action. Explore the historic Japanese capital of Edo era Kyoto. Twisted by malevolent clouds of malice. With every stage cloaked in mystery, danger, and intrigue. Battle against monstrosities from the underworld known as Genma, in a tale of dark fantasy. Follow the tale of a samurai who wields the Oni Gauntlet, a mystical artifact that grants its bearer the power to slay Genma. Through gritty, blood-soaked brawls, he searches for his reason to fight. What fate awaits at the end of his path? This is a Sekiro-like combat, but more actiony, like Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden, is a sentence that I have written down.
But it is a Souls-like, apparently.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think because Onimusha is an old franchise.
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
It's just the Sekiro-like combat is what's new.
Okay.
But I think it is more Devil May Cry-ish, Ninja Gaiden-ish, more actiony.
Oh, nice.
Than like pull your hair out. But maybe it is a little, I don't know. There was some preview, but people are still kind of not super clear on it. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. This is a description that I pulled from the original game from Steam. Amidst the scorched sands of ancient Persia, there is a legend spun in an ancient tongue. It speaks of a time born by blood and ruled by deceit. Drawn to the dark powers of a magic dagger, a young prince is led to unleash a deadly evil upon a beautiful kingdom. So this is a very interesting one because at the time of recording this, we're recording this Thursday, January 15th. If rumors are to be believed, this game comes out tomorrow and a shadow drop.
Oh, really?
The rumored release date was January 16th.
Okay.
So either it comes out tomorrow or who the fuck knows.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure I rented this game back in the day from Hastings.
probably.
And really liked it.
I mean, as far as I understand from it, this is like the precursor to what became Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah,
like I think the gameplay is like super similar to Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my only Prince of Persia game I played is The Lost Crown, which is obviously going to be very different than what this game is.
Very.
But I mean, people put this game in high regard, so I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And
really good time.
If it releases tomorrow, sick.
You're hopping right in.
If it doesn't, who the fuck knows when it comes out.
Okay.
Next up, Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy. Steam description reads, set 15 years before a Plague Tale Requiem. Is that the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. Play as Sophia, a fierce young plunderer on the run, but determined to uncover the secrets of her past. Dive into an original story blending combat, myth, and faith with a brand new take in the universe of a Plague Tale. Sophia's journey leads to the Minotaur's Island, where she faces deadly trials, navigates treacherous trails, solves puzzles, all while fighting and staying one step ahead of the army chasing her. But the true challenge awaits, as the terrifying creature hidden behind the myth will soon resonate with her. When I was putting together this list, I did not know this was a game.
Oh, really?
And then I looked it up because I was like, when the fuck was this announced? It was first shown at the Xbox June Showcase last year that we reacted to.
Yeah, I remember it being on there.
I was like, I do not remember this game.
So what it looks like, obviously it's Greek mythology, but you are in the labyrinth. That's what that golden string was. So you can find your way back out and know where you've been. Okay. I thought that's what that was. Now I don't know. I'm assuming you are in the labyrinth.
There's a maze in the O.
Yeah.
So what golden string? Like that was in the previous games?
No, like it's just part of the myth. Like they would use it to navigate that maze.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and just like Greek mythology itself. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the game. Yeah, I mean, I had no idea it existed, but looking forward to it. I liked Innocence. I never beat Requiem because I just got to a stealth section. I was like, I don't want to do stealth. And I just kept trying to run through. And that game doesn't let you do that.
No.
It's like, no, you do stealth or you die. Next up, Star Wars Galactic Racer. Steam description reads, Star Wars Galactic Racer is a runs-based high-stakes reinvention of racing born in the lawless Outer Rim. With the Empire gone and the galaxy rebuilding, the Galactic League is created, an underground, unsanctioned circuit where syndicates should have been capitalized. Just saying. Where syndicates bankroll chaos and champions are forged. I never played episode 1 Racer or whatever it was called. Yeah. And I think there was some other racing game. But people love those games. This was announced and people saw the pod race, the pod racing, and they were like, holy fuck. So people are excited.
I probably won't check it out unless there's like a really good sale.
Yeah.
But like,
and then at the end they show Sebulba. People are like, oh my god, Sebulba.
Sebulba?
Some dude, I don't know.
Oh, I gotcha.
I really think I've only seen episode 1 like one time.
Oh, is he like the flying creature?
No, that's Watto.
Well, right. Oh,
Sebulba's the like.
He's the racer.
He's like, I think he's about that guy.
Oh, okay.
Beard alien.
I'm with you.
All right, next up, Duskbloods. The Duskbloods is from the Nintendo Store. The moon tears will flow for one and one alone in the Duskbloods, a brand new multiplayer title from the creators of Dark Souls and Elden Ring from Software, available exclusively for Switch 2. This is very interesting.
It is.
When we were watching that Switch 2 reveal and this popped up, it was like from Software exclusively on Switch 2. It's like, what the fuck? That is so weird.
And it's multiplayer.
But I don't have much interest in this because of the PvP aspect.
Oh. Damn it.
What?
I didn't know that was a thing in it.
Well, yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't say in the description, but yeah, it's a PvP.
Okay. I thought you meant by multiplayer, like, cooperative.
No, but it does get into, even though I'm not super excited for this game, it does get me to a point to where it is like, because I already said this with Elden Ring Night Rain, like, oh, they're taking multiplayer a bit more seriously.
Yeah.
So that hopefully when Elden Ring 2, Dark Souls 4, Bloodborne 2, whatever new thing they do has a more streamlined co-op and not a, all right, I put my finger down here. Now you put your pixie dust in the air and try and find me.
Like, yeah, I don't see it. Here, I'm picking it back up. Okay, do you see it now by the wagon?
You see this rock that is 10 steps away from this tree that is 2 steps away from this other thing. It's just the stupidest thing. So I'm hoping. So I like this direction that they're going of taking multiplayer more seriously. Even though I'm not super excited for Duskbloods. Hopefully it does good. Because they'll be like, hey, let's do more multiplayer stuff. Yes. Moving on. Sinking City 2. Steam description reads, The Sinking City 2 is a terrifying Lovecraftian journey powered by Unreal Engine 5. Experience a heart-pounding survival horror as you explore the flooded city of Arkham. Oh, Arkham. Batman. And fight eldritch monsters beyond human comprehension. I put this in here because this is the sequel to Skylar's favorite game.
Well, actually, I didn't ever finish the first Sinking City game.
But it's your favorite game.
I didn't like it. No. It was terrible.
It's your favorite game.
I mean, some people might get mad at me for saying that, but like I just did not get into it. And then I played another Cthulhu type game that was first person and got to the end and finished it. I don't know why, because I didn't.
Call of Cthulhu?
It might have been Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, I knew that there was a game that you hated that had Cthulhu, and I could never, because I could only think of Call of Cthulhu because it has Cthulhu in there. But then when I saw this, I was like, The Sinking City. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And then I text you immediately. I was like, dude, they're making a second one.
This one honestly looks a bit better and like not as third party ish looking, I guess. I don't know. The other one just felt
Unreal Engine 5.
Huh?
Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skylar's looking forward to that. Next up, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
This looks like a cool one.
Steam description reads, experience the pinnacle of adventure with Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 genre-defying game with jaw-dropping visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, modern gameplay, and new surprises that honor the spirit of the original. This was a surprise announcement because there were rumors that Crystal Dynamics was going to show something Tomb Raider at Game Awards, but people just thought it was going to be the next Tomb Raider. And that was one of the things that they showed, because they showed 2 Tomb Raider games, with this being one of them, and then the next. It's a new story, but the next, like what the last 3 Tomb Raiders have been. They announced a new one, but that's 2027. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. People love Tomb Raider. It's obviously stuck around for a long time for a reason. My greatest joy for why I want to play this is it's a game with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I saw that. Then
come on!
I was really hoping they would do something like this because I've always wanted to play the older Tomb Raider games.
But they got rid of her polygonal boobies.
Now they look like real boobies.
Ugh.
Nope.
Disgusting. Yeah, no. Looking forward to it. Excited for when it comes out.
Yeah.
Next up, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Forgot about this one.
This came from the Nintendo Store. Join Yoshi for a new adventure in Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 in spring 2026. One day on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a peculiar talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. The peculiar book's pages contain information about unusual creatures, so Yoshi decides to jump in and help investigate. As Yoshi wanders through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find, and those discoveries will be written down. You'll find lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
You see, this is like one of those ones where I want to try it out, but I don't want to spend the money on it, and for it to just be some like I get Nintendo's for kids, but I don't want it to be like some actual like little kid kind of game either, and trying to play it because that's just not fun.
The bullet point that I have written of when I put this list together, and I put bullet points every once in a while to be like, here's my thoughts in this moment. I wrote, curious on if this is going to lean more into Kirby and the Forgotten Land
Yeah,
or if it'll be more like Princess Peach Showtime.
exactly.
Because Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I still haven't played it, but I know that it is a very easy game, but it can also be really challenging if you do all the side stuff and stuff like that. Whereas Princess Peach Showtime was like, this is a game that you give a child.
Yes.
Like there's just, it's like, yes, Nintendo is for children, but it's like the Pixar thing of Pixar movies are made primarily for kids, but they put stuff in there for the adults because the adults are going to be there to watch the movie with the kid. But like Nintendo, yes, is for kids, and yes, the adults out there that are still into Nintendo got into Nintendo when they were kids. But there is still a thing with their games that it is made for kids, but there usually is something for adults, which I feel like for a lot of things is the collectathon kind of thing of, you know, 2D Mario games are really easy. You can get through them really easily, but getting all the coins and, you know, stuff like that is what the challenge is. So yeah, this is the only trailer that we've gotten so far, and so far it's looking very Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm sure at some point in the or Nintendo usually has a February direct where, because this was our last 2026 window game that has a 2026 window.
Yeah.
Nintendo still doesn't really have a fall game. So at this direct, we imagine something will get announced there. But I think this is also where we'll see Yoshi and the Mysterious Book again, and hopefully they show something that's like, hey, this isn't super for kids. Like, it is for kids, but there is something for you out there.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks cool though. Like, I like the art style and everything. So,
like I said, that was the last 2026 release that has like a release window to it. So next, speculation by us. These are games that aren't announced, but either they're rumored or obviously there's going to be another one because it's a yearly release. So the first one I have here is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake. Again, this is like the worst kept secret of so Prince of Persia, supposedly at the time recording this, coming out tomorrow. And then Black Flag Remake, which is actually, I didn't update this, is Black Flag Resynced.
Okay.
Because it did get trademarked or something. I forget what it is. It got rated, maybe is what it was. Or March something. Some date in March is what it's rumored for. And it should be another. People have talked about it getting marketing, so maybe it's not a shadow drop, but it'll have. But it's at least imminent. But they still haven't like actually talked about it. Like, Sands of Time we know about because they announced that forever ago. But Black Flag they never actually talked about.
They haven't, no.
But I'm looking forward to it. I like Assassin's Creed games, and I never played Black Flag.
You'll like it.
Because 3 was my first game, and there was the boat combat level, which apparently was just a level. I thought it was a bigger part of the game. Apparently it was one level. That's how much I hated that. Because Black Flag got announced, and it was like, yeah, you're a pirate, and there's going to be a lot of boat combat. And I was like, nope. I do not want that.
If I remember right,
and I know that they fixed it.
Okay,
like they made it more enjoyable and everything.
Okay, good.
But I was so out of it from 3. I was like, I don't even want to.
Well, the 4th one and everything. Are you talking about the new game that's about to come out? They fixed it. Are you saying like from the 3rd to the 4th they fixed
like
it?
from the 3rd to the 4th.
Oh,
They-
I honestly
they made
thought
it-
that it was still pretty.
Yeah, like apparently with 4 they made it like a little less unbearable. And maybe if I go back to 3, maybe it's not as bad as I remember it.
Mhm.
But I remember really not liking it. And so back then Assassin's Creed was a yearly release. And so it's like, yeah, now this game is all boat combat. It's like, well, you're not going to change that much in a
Yeah,
year.
I know.
So I just skipped it. Yeah, looking forward to the remake.
Mhm.
Should be in March. So that'll be fun.
It will be cool.
Next up I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. This is
It's
Call of,
happening.
Call of Duty yearly release where we just got Black Ops 6 and 7.
Keep going.
And so the rumor and obviously the pattern is Modern Warfare 4 going back to Infinity Ward. Hopefully it'll be good. And really right now, because I'm liking Black Ops 7. Nobody's playing Black Ops 7, but I'm liking Black Ops 7. But mainly I'm looking at the campaign. Please, for the love of God. If we could go back to even just Modern Warfare 2, which had a lot of good moments.
Yeah, that's all they need.
But yeah. Not too much to say about it.
No, that's Call of Duty.
Hopefully it's good. All right, next up. So this is my think brain. This is me coming up with stuff. And I want to point out, I wrote this whole thing in December. So there's now signs pointing to this actually being true. So this doesn't seem like that great of a like, oh, I thought of this. It's like, yeah, fucking, it's rumor. It's like, no. I thought of this weeks ago. All right. So I have Fallout 3 / New Vegas remastered. So last year, Bethesda put out the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster, Shadow dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Fallout Season 2 is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a big deal when Fallout Season 1 came out and the show ended, and it was a big hit. And the show ended and there was like nothing new. They did like some update, like some small update to Fallout 76, but it's still the old version.
Yeah.
And then they put out the next gen version of Fallout 4, but that's like people's least favorite Fallout game. So it's like, oh, like why are you updating the least favorite one? Like, where's the other ones? So with Fallout 4 or Fallout 2, Season 2 being out, it's like they've had to have learned from their mistakes. So I was like, at the end of the finale, or like the day after the finale, they have to just shadow drop a remaster because they did Oblivion remastered and it was a big success from like, because it came out everywhere and it like sold a shit ton on even PlayStation and whatnot. Except I don't think that was an exclusive back in the day.
It wasn't.
Okay.
At least I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, was Oblivion still Xbox or was that 360?
360.
Okay. I guess I'm thinking of Morrowind.
Mm-hmm.
But so Season 2 is going on right now. The finale is like February 8th or something like that. And so I have Fallout 3 or New Vegas. New Vegas would be because Season 2 right now is taking place in New Vegas. What the end of Season 1 teased, they're going to New Vegas. Now they're in New Vegas. So it's like, okay, you finish Season 2. It's like, hey, we were just in New Vegas. You like the show, you like New Vegas. Here's a Fallout game where it took place in New Vegas, and here's a remastered.
That'd be really smart of them to do.
But New Vegas isn't Bethesda.
They aren't. No.
It's Obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
Even though New Vegas is like the fan favorite Fallout, it's still not Bethesda. And so then it was like, okay, well then I think it'll be Fallout 3 because it's the fan favorite numbered Fallout game. I think people prefer New Vegas more, but of Bethesda Game Studios proper, but Fallout 3 is the fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But then I will say somebody said this, and then I was like, well, it's gonna be Fallout 3. Because somebody said, what if at the end of season 2, they're like, we gotta go to the Capital Wasteland. And then it's them going to Washington, DC, where Fallout 3 takes place. It's like, fuck, that's good. That's good.
I could see it. I could see him doing it.
So I think finale of season 2 happens that next day, that night, whatever. Fallout 3 remastered comes out. And because I've seen some people say now that it's, because there are rumors that it's a thing. Amazon Prime has or Amazon Video Prime, whatever the fuck, has a weird ass name.
Yeah.
Has a countdown timer to something Fallout. So it's like, okay, at the end of this timer, a remaster is going to come out. There are some people saying both. I don't think it's going to be both. That's too much. But I feel like at the end of Fallout Season 1, seeing the success of it, they didn't have anything new of consequence. Like, they had to have started, like, off the rip. Like, hey, we know that we're making Season 2. We know that it's going to end them going to the Capital Wasteland. Remaster Fallout 3. So I think that's going to happen.
I mean, I don't think that's too far-fetched at all.
And again, I thought of this in December. This is an original thought. I finished episode 1 of Fallout, and then I was like, they're going to put out a remaster. They have to.
No.
Because Fallout 5 is fucking, it's like past 2030.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's
no.
far
That's not
away.
anytime soon.
Because, like, Elder Scrolls 6 is like, I'm still like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's 2028.
Same.
It'll be so long from now. And then the last game I have for speculation. This isn't speculation of, is the game real? This is like, this game has been announced, but it just has never gotten a release date or a release window. And that's Jurassic Park Survival. The Steam description reads, return to Isla Nublar the day after the events of the beloved 1993 Jurassic Park film and survive thrilling first-person action as engine scientist Dr. Maya Joshi in the single-player action-adventure game.
It sounds interesting.
The trailers, like, if they can pull this off, dude, this would be like the sickest game. Because it's literally, even though it's a game that I hate, a type of game that I hate, because this is basically Outlast with dinosaurs.
Yep.
But it's the Jurassic Park setting. And it's like, dude, that's sick. And like the reveal trailer having like it being, you know, you're back on Isla Nublar and it's the scientist that got left behind or whatever, and they have all the different, they have the dinosaur in there and they have the gate and all this stuff. But then the trailer ends with the freezer door and like the raptor opening the door. It's like, fuck, dude, that's fucking sick. So it's just like Jurassic Park already has all this aura to it, for lack of a better word, to it. And it's like, if you could just translate that to a game, dude, you're in.
Yes, and make it scary.
Or like I said Outlet, but Alien Isolation.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Is like another one.
Well, Dino Crisis is also like that. And you really want to remaster that.
Capcom. For the love of God. Like, that's really my overall thoughts of all these games coming out
Mm-hmm.
is like, why are you excited for the Tomb Raider remake? It's got dinosaurs. Why do you want the Jurassic Park survival game? It's got dinosaurs. Give me more dinosaurs. yeah, like with Capcom, it's like y'all have seen so much success with the Resident Evil games. Just fucking do it with Dino Crisis.
Yeah, I'm very surprised they haven't.
As far as I understand, Dino Crisis is just Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Like, it's the exact same. What?
It isn't though. Have you seen any gameplay?
Is it not like survival horror?
It is in a way,
but maybe like more hide and seek.
It is a lot more hide and seek.
But like, it's like if they translated it to modern day, it would be similar because you are shooting. No,
it doesn't do anything to them. It is a false hope.
Nice.
Yes.
Wish I didn't know that. That's cool. All right. That was the end of space. You have any other that you can think of off the top of your head?
You're a lot better with the speculations. You're normally the one that tells me about all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because like big things like Call of Duty, obviously. I guess if you just go the big three, or if we go, or just big three and then the other big ones. PlayStation, I think we're good. I don't think anything else is going to come out. That's Sorrows, Marvel Tokon, and Wolverine.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything else is going to come out there. Xbox, we already had the big four of Fable, Forza, Gears, and Halo. Nintendo,
they might.
We'll see next month, because they could announce something for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it would be a 3D Mario.
No,
it'd be sick if it was. But I imagine they'll do something. And then we'll get into. Well, I get okay. Next is anniversaries. Well, what do you got?
Doesn't Tomodachi Life come out this year?
Yes, but I don't know anything about that.
Well, did you see the new screen that you can put onto your Switch to make it look like a 3DS or a DS?
No.
It looks pretty cool. I don't know how legit it was.
Like a physical screen?
Yeah, you like clip it on.
No, you got. That's a really old video.
Damn it. I got again. I'm so getting scammed when I'm old.
I think that was because it's it's literally just like a tablet screen and you just plug it into the top. Yeah, that was like when the Switch 2 was first shown in like January, and it was just like, here's what the console looks like, and then it had like that 5-second video of Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
So when people knew what the system actually looked like, people were, because there were the rumors of which turned out to be true, but the mouse controls. So I was like, oh, like what else are they gonna do? And then somebody had and I don't see it as a. We'll get into it a little bit here, but I don't see it as like it could happen. I'm not saying that it's just not an official thing.
Yeah,
you got.
Oh.
So anyway, next we have anniversaries. This is anniversaries ending in 0 or 5. So like bigger anniversaries, not like, oh, it's the 12th anniversary of this. Like, who the fuck cares? So this gets into why I stopped. So first I have the 15th anniversary of the 3DS and Dark Souls. So I say 3DS, or I stopped myself because I saw 3DS. Nintendo Switch Online. They keep adding these virtual consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see them adding, because we're up to GameCube at this point. So next is either Wii or DS, because you already have Game Boy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I could see it because I mean, it is literally just a screen that you just plug into on the top, and it can clip in. There's the USB on top and everything.
That would be freaking cool.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
And it would be a way for getting those games onto the console as well as making more money of you're selling the screens. So it could happen.
Another $400 for a screen.
I don't think they do that. Because it would literally just like they could just find a warehouse of just fucking screens and
Yes, they could.
And then Dark Souls, I don't think they're gonna do anything. Like maybe they announced Dark Souls 4, but like I don't think anything's gonna happen.
That would be crazy if they did that.
Next up, 20th anniversary, Wii and PS3.
Yeah.
I just said Wii. I just don't fully see how that works just because I guess not everything is motion controlled. So maybe they could add it to Switch Online at some point.
Well, the Joy-Cons have motion control, don't they?
Yeah, and they get rid of the infrared stuff. Like it just works. But you know, it's just like I think of like Twilight Princess on the Wii. I don't think there was an attack button you like actually swing the remote.
No, yeah. I remember that being a thing and people did not really enjoy it.
That's how I played the games. Next up, 25th anniversary. This is a big one. You have Animal Crossing, Xbox, Luigi's Mansion, Pikmin, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Golden Sun, and Devil May Cry.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion. That's going to be the fall game, probably.
Luigi's Mansion?
It might be. They haven't made one in a while.
2019 was 3. And they put out the remake of 2. And then the first one got added to Switch Online.
Did it really?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Could be that. I could also have seen it be Animal Crossing. Could be another one. Because of COVID, now that's a big one. And that'll definitely get people to, if it's just a Switch 2 game, that'll sell a lot of consoles. Xbox, obviously they're doing their big year. They have their 4 games. Pikmin, I don't see anything happening.
No, they just came out with one.
GameCube, they'll probably just add more games to Switch Online. Game Boy Advance, add more games. Golden Sun, I have no idea what Golden Sun is.
I don't either.
Devil May Cry, maybe they announce a new one. Who knows?
I think it'd be cool if they released a new GameCube-esque kind of console for their 25th anniversary, made it like a different color or something. Just for those collectors out there, you know.
They haven't done that in a long time. But they did those like, I think they did like the NES and the SNES classic consoles.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, 30th anniversary. Persona, Pokemon, Nintendo 64, and this tweet didn't have it, which I found disrespectful, but Resident Evil is its 30th anniversary. Persona, Sega's doing a big, I guess like 30th anniversary for the year celebration. Like they're just announcing things like here and there and stuff like that.
Right.
I imagine sometime this year we'll get somebody said, and I like this, I don't know if it will happen, but at the end of this year, 2026, Persona 4 Revival comes out, and then Persona 6 will be announced, and then it'll come out early next year. So, or is it like that? No. Revival gets shown again Persona 4 Revival gets shown again this year, and
Mhm.
Persona 6 gets announced this year. Revival gets a date for early next year, and Persona 6 gets a date for late next year. And so they kind of did this a little bit. The only thing is that it's the same series, so
Right.
maybe this wouldn't work. But in 2024, when did Rebirth come out? Final Fantasy 7. 2023?
24.
24. Okay. In 2024, at the beginning is when Persona 3 Reload came out. And then at the end of the year in like October is when Metaphor Refantasio came out.
Mhm.
But those are different series, but it's still Atlas and
Right.
that type of thing. But it'd be cool
Well,
if they could announce that for the 30th anniversary.
it's crazy that those series are older than us.
Yeah. Pokemon. This is their big year. They do a Pokemon Presents every February on the anniversary. They're going to announce Gen 10. So it's like the next big Pokemon thing. Maybe it'll
Good
be
graphics this time.
Maybe it'll be my first one.
Probably gonna be mine.
Because I was going to play Za, but I just didn't get around to it. Nintendo 64. I feel like most games that are going to get on Switch Online for Nintendo 64 are already there. So.
Yeah.
And I think they also did this. So maybe they do GameCube at some point. Because they did a Nintendo 64 classic also.
Oh, did they?
Pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty sure. Resident Evil. So something I thought that they would do. I figured the anniversary was in October because spooky scary. Actually, the anniversary is in March. That's when Resident Evil 1 came out. I was like,
random.
I was like, that is weird as hell. And actually did a showcase today. I haven't seen it or seen anything of it, but I think it was more of a Requiem thing. I don't think they announced anything. But something I thought that they would do, because Requiem is also obviously coming out this year. But it was like what if Requiem comes out early this year, and then late this year is a remake of the first game. But that's when I thought the anniversary was in the spooky times.
I see. Okay.
It's like, oh, it's in the spring flower time.
Hey, that's not a bad idea though, or even a bad speculation. It'd be cool.
I would love it because I really do want to play Resident Evil, but it is like I want to play the. It's like I know people love it. I know that that's the charm of it, but again, it's a Halo conversation. I want to play the modern.
Yeah.
The modern thing, and also people yell like, "Oh, it's gonna ruin everything." They didn't ruin Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, no,
that's like the exact same thing. And y'all love Resident Evil 2. Next up, 35th anniversary, Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe they announce the next Frontiers or the next just 3D Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
There were rumors for a while. Nobody's talked about it in a long time, but it's either a remake of Sonic Adventure or Sonic Heroes. So maybe a remake of one of those comes out.
They should just do the first Sonic Adventure
and make it work.
Yes. God, I would love
that. Then moving on to the 40th anniversary, you got Zelda, Dragon Quest. Damn it. I had this practiced. Ganbare Goemon. There we go. Metroid, Castlevania, and Kid Icarus.
God, 40th.
Yep. Yeah, the NES was, or no, because if the NES was 86, then Mario would be 40. Anyways, who cares?
There you go. Anyways,
all right, Zelda. Zelda, they do something Zelda every year,
Mhm.
or they have been. Tears of the Kingdom was 23, Echoes of Wisdom was 24, 25 was the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears. So 2026 could just be the long awaited remasters of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, which I would take in a heartbeat.
Mhm.
There's another rumor going around that what better time to do it than the 40th? A remake of Ocarina of Time.
Everybody's been asking for that. I would be surprised if Nintendo never did it. I'm surprised they haven't hopped on it yet.
But like if they did that, that's gonna change the world.
Or like a complete remake of the very first Zelda.
I don't want that. I want Ocarina.
No, I'm with you.
Next up, Dragon Quest. Obviously, they're putting out 7 reimagined, and they've already been putting out all the HD 2D remakes. I'm sure that they're gonna announce more at some point.
Yeah, they are.
Gambar Gomon. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Me neither.
Metroid. Maybe remasters of Prime 2 and 3. Maybe not
Maybe
to
at some point.
because the rumors are that they exist, but they just aren't, because Metroid Prime Remastered is almost a remake. Like it's almost like a Oblivion remastered, where it's like, you call this a remaster? Like this is a remake. So, and rumors have it that Prime 2 and 3 are more ports than like remasters. But even then, I would take that.
Yeah, I'd still play them.
Castlevania. People would lose their shit if they announced a new Castlevania. Kid Icarus.
That series is pretty dead. Nintendo hasn't touched it since the Wii, I believe.
Is this Sakurai's other game?
Maybe.
It's like Smash, Kirby Air Ride, and
it might
Kid
be
Icarus.
Kid Icarus.
Okay.
But I do not see him touching it again.
Hey man, he touched the Kirby Air Ride.
He did. I think because he's tired of freaking Smash.
Well, the mindset is that Nintendo let him make a Kirby Air Ride so that he can make another Smash.
Yep.
Of like, hey, we'll let you make this thing, but you got to make another Smash for us. It's like, fuck, fine. Maybe he threw in hey, you know what? Also, Kid Icarus. They're like, fuck, whatever. As long as you make another Smash.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it'd be any good.
I have no idea. Might sound stupid for that. Is Kid Icarus Ike?
No, he is Fire Emblem. Kid Icarus is Pit, like the angel.
Pit. Okay, got it. I knew it was one of those two. All right. Those are the games coming out in 2026 and what we think about them. Comment down below what games you're excited for in 2026. Don't forget to check out our gameplay videos uploading this week of Hitman, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Silent Hill F. And we'll see you all next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.